Welcome, 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 ladies. Today we are going to talk about why people will buy your online course, even though there is so much free content out there. Welcome, everybody. My name is Dahmen. I'm an online course coach. I'm a writer for entrepreneur.com, and I'm the host of onlinecoursetalks.com, which is an online summit for online course creators from online course creators, where you can learn how to create, market, sell, and scale your course to 6 figures and beyond for free. So if you haven't signed up yet for that event, the link is in the description above. Do so. I would love to see you there. And let me just check now if I can hear myself live. If you just tuned in, give me a hashtag live in the comments below. If you're watching the replay, definitely give me a hashtag replay. I always go back to these live chats and I check if there are any questions from any people out there. So let me see if I can find myself on the computer. So I'm streaming from my phone. And also say hi, don't be shy. I would always love to see who is tuning in. We've got the first peeps in. That's awesome. Hello there. Where are you tuning in from? Let me know. Let me see if I can find your comments on my phone. This is always a bit tricky. You gotta switch back and forth between computer and phone. Let me search my own name. And we can get this party started in just a second. So, for those who are just tuning in, today we are going to talk about why people will buy your online course, even though you may think there's so much free content everywhere. Blog posts, YouTube channels, podcasts, summits, conversations, everything, you know. So it's easy to think, it's easy to fall into that trap and think, nobody will buy my course because of these things, which is completely wrong. And I'm going to change your mind, hopefully, today about this, if that's something you are thinking. Okay, so I cannot see myself in the group, but it says I am live, so it should be all good. Can you just give me a comment in the comment section below and tell me if everything is fine? Oh yeah, now I can see it. Okay, awesome, great. Amazing. All right. So let's get this party started. For those who are just jumping in, my name is Dahmen. I'm an online course coach, and today I'm going to talk about why people will buy your course, even though there's so much free content out there. So hi, Sandra. Nice to have you here. So it's a question I get all the time, and you need to keep in mind, I'll just put you here. So you need to keep in mind, what are you selling? You are selling information, and you are selling transformation and not information, right? So many people have that misconception that they need to package as much stuff and as much videos and as many PDFs and tutorials to go through as possible into their online course to make it more valuable. And this couldn't be further from the truth, ladies. So today I hope I can change your mind on that, because nobody ever wakes up in the morning and thinks, hell yeah, today I would like to achieve this transformation, and I would love to sit down for the next 6 weeks for 10 hours a week and watch all of these tutorials. Right? It would be much better for the person if you could deliver that transformation to them in a much shorter time span. So maybe not 10 hours of video tutorials per week, right? So it's not about the amount of information we are giving our students. It's more about how you organize it. So that brings me to the very, very first point. So overwhelm. Organized information is key. That is why people will pay you for your online course, even though there's so much free content out there. It's a new pandemic. Someone said the other day, did you know there's a pandemic going on, but not the corona? There's another pandemic, and that's the pandemic of the overwhelm, information overwhelm, because it's too much. Everyone nowadays claims to be an expert. Everyone has done it. Everyone can teach it, whatever, right? And there's so much misinformation out there as well. Hi, Pantea, nice to have you here. There's so much misinformation out there as well. You got to be really, really careful and make a really good choice. And who are you going to listen to? Who are you going to learn from, right? So it's not as easy anymore. Oh, yeah, there's a million YouTube videos on it out there. But what's the agenda behind someone teaching you this? Because maybe they don't really know it, but they're really good in marketing and really good in affiliate marketing as well, because they would get you know, hi Mackenzie, they would get like an affiliate commission for if you click on that link and things like that. There's different agendas for different people out there, and just because it's free information out there doesn't mean it's correct or organized. Right? So people feel overwhelmed, and we live in a world of information overload. So people's attention span is shorter than a goldfish, which is sad but true. And focus is the new currency, right? Focus is key in every single business out there. So your job as the course creator is the longer your course content is, the more valuable your course becomes is a myth. And that you can charge more is also a myth. You charge according to the transformation you're selling, not according to how many videos you are selling, right? Keep in mind, you are selling the transformation, not the information. Is that clear, ladies? Let me know in the chat below if that's clear so far. Hi, Mackenzie. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Panthea. Nice to have you guys here. Let me know if you've got any questions, and I will be so happy to answer them. Give me hashtag live if you're watching live. Give me hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, and I come back to these sessions and I will answer questions after, if there are any from people who are coming in after. Okay, so that was point number 1. Organized information is key. Point number 2 is accountability. People value your product and service more if they have skin in the game as well. So that's actually kind of like 2 things. If you sell an online course, you most likely offer support sessions. So not always, but it depends, of course, on the transformation. It depends on how well you packaged up this information into a course, and how much attention and people need from you, and how many questions they ask. If you're just starting, usually it's a good idea to have like weekly support sessions offered. That could be one-on-one if people pay extra, or that could be a group session as well. It's great as well to learn with other people together. So accountability, if people just, you know, find free content out there, it's always there. Like there's no urgency behind it, and there's nobody who's holding them accountable for their actions, right? There's nobody meeting you every Monday or every Wednesday, checking in with you. So how did you do this week? What did you come up with? What were struggles? What did you get done? More so, you know, goal setting every week is definitely a key point as well, and things like that. You don't get that with random YouTube videos. You don't get that with random blog posts and free stuff out there, because people are not with you in that game. So also another thing is people who pay attention, right? So just think about yourself. How many times did you actually download a freebie? Or how many times did you sign up for a free session or things like that? And how many times did you actually go back and open it? Or did it just like get lost in your hard drive somewhere? Let me know in the comments below, ladies. We've got a few people tuned in. Let me know, how many times do you actually go back and check out your freebies you've downloaded? So many times you just download it and forget about it, right? So people who pay attention, people who paid you for something, it's more valuable to them. It's just sales psychology. It's just how it works. And therefore, the more likely they will get the actual results you're promising them. And you need results in order to keep your business running. If you keep selling a course, if you sell a course or a coaching package or anything really, people are not getting results, you don't have anyone talking about you in a positive way, which makes it really hard to convince new people to sign up for your program. So you really want to have, you really want to make it as easy as possible for your people to reach that result. And you need that. You need great testimonials in order to keep going and in order to reach that next level. So if you're in the results business, you most likely are. If you're a coach, speaker, author, or, you know, anything like that along those lines, then you definitely need to pay a lot of attention to your testimonials. And that is what you get through results. And you get results through people actually paying you for your content. So people who pay attention. And also that was a bonus point. And also point number 2 was the accountability. You can hold people accountable in your programs. You cannot do that with free YouTube videos or free stuff content out there, which is just available for everyone. So for those who are tuning in, point number 1 was organized information is key. Point number 2 is accountability. A bonus point was people who pay attention. Right, let's move on to point number 3. Is that clear so far? Let me know if you get any questions. Give me a hashtag live if you're watching live, ladies. We've got a few people watching. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Mackenzie, where are you from? Sandra, where are you tuning in from? Okay. In the meantime, while you answer, I will move over to point number 3. Exclusive access. Hi, Lara. Nice to have you here. Exclusive access as well. People pay for that exclusive access. It kind of like ties nicely over with the above accountability. Other people just, if you're a little bit famous, and by famous I mean like you've got a good reach on social media, you've got a podcast or a YouTube channel, something like that. People know you for something. People follow you. But they don't really have the chance to ask you questions, right? Like a podcast is like a one-way conversation. Like they cannot talk back to you. They cannot ask you questions. Same with YouTube videos or blog posts. It's great to have that, and it's great to be out there. However, people cannot interact with you directly. So when you have an online course and you offer these support sessions, people get exclusive access to you. So, and people need that as a point of, reaching their success. And once you're able to, maybe at the beginning when you start your YouTube channel or your podcast and things like that, maybe you are still able to interact with the comments people have, they leave you on your channel and things like that. But once you grow, you also won't be able to maintain that anymore. And people would be so happy to pay you for getting access to you if you have positioned yourself in the right way as the expert in that field, right? That is also a thing you need to master. In branding, you need to position yourself as the expert in that field. So that was point number 3, exclusive access. People are getting access to you and fellow students as well. Hi, Deborah. Nice to have you here. Let me just quickly also talk about fellow students. So that is also something what you're not getting through free content out there. An exclusive forum where you can put all your students in, where they also can chat with each other during the week between your sessions, and they can see what is this person doing, what is that person asking, because sometimes people don't like to ask questions because they feel like, oh, maybe that's a stupid question, until they warm up a little bit and get used to the coach a little bit more. So then they're glad that someone else maybe asked that question already, right? Or they learn so much from another discussion other people have between each other in whatever topic that may be. So that is also something you will not get through having accessing free content out there. Exclusive access to yourself and exclusive access to fellow students. That was point number 3. Quickly to recap, organized information is key, is point number 1. Point number 2 is accountability, and point number 3 is exclusive access to your students and to you. Hi, Natalia. Hi, Melissa. Nice to have you here. And let's move on to point number 4, which brings us to the last point. It's a huge time saver for people. Time is more worth than money. Time, you cannot get the time back, but you can always make more money. And people who understand that are usually very successful people because they prioritize very, very differently. And the quality of leads you're getting of people who sign up for your course are more likely to get these results, again, because you need those results in order to get the reviews, and you need the reviews in order to make more sales further down the line. You need to kind of need that wheel, you need to keep that wheel spinning. So because your course is supposed to, that is another point, you really need to make sure that it is set up in the right way. It's supposed to bring them from point A to where they are, to point B to where they want to be. B is the transformation, where the desired outcome they want to have, in the most efficient way possible. That comes back to the hero method, which I talked about last week in last week's live video here. You can check it out if you search for my name. Definitely check this out. It's still here somewhere in the thread. So it's a huge time saver, and it must be an easy ride, and people will have instant access without needing to go and search for, you cover so many different things in your course, many different subtopics. So, and it's again, organized information in one LMS. And LMS is a learning management system where you store all your content. All people need to do is they log in and it's all right there. So it's a huge time saver for them to just have it there and to just click on a topic, whatever they need to learn right now in order to get to that next level within their study period. So yeah, that's it. That is the 4 points plus the bonus point to make it easier for them to get from A to B. Let me just quickly recap for those who just tuned in. Today we talked about why people would buy your online course even though there's so much free content out there. Point number 1 was overwhelmed. We live in an age of overwhelmed, and we are being bombarded with information. So organized information is key. So if you can master the skill of that, and there's a skill, and that doesn't happen overnight as well. You always go back to your content and you refine after each round you run your course, right? So organized information is key. Number 2, accountability. People value your product. Accountability, so you can hold them accountable and you can check in with them every week. How they're doing. They can ask you questions right away. Number 3, bonus point number 3, people who pay attention. People value your product much more if they pay money for it. The amount doesn't matter. People will pay more attention. People will do the work because they value it much more. Point number 4, exclusive access. People get exclusive access to you as well as to fellow students, which helps them to get to the result faster, as well as then, which leads nicely into number 4. It should be a huge time saver for them. Your course should be a huge time saver for them. It should be an easier ride and they should have instant access to it and help them to get from point A, where they're at, to get to point B, to where they want to be faster. So that's the key. So and one myth we talked about today as well, which we revealed, is people think, hi Wendy, how's it going? People think people think the longer their course and the more videos and the more material and the more checklists and templates and cheat sheets they squeeze into that package, the more valuable their course is, which is wrong. It is not. The shorter your course actually can be, the better, and the faster you can get your peeps to the transformation, the better. So I hope this was helpful. And if you want to learn how to create, market, and sell an online course to 6 figures and beyond, I would highly encourage you to sign up for our upcoming online summit, which is the onlinecoursetalks.com summit. The link is in the description above. And we have over 35 speakers featured in that summit. It's a free summit, so you can sign up for that and check it out. The summit is divided into 3 different phases. Phase 1 is create, phase 2 is market and sell, and phase 3 is scale. And all those 35 speakers are divided into these 3 phases as well. So no matter where you're at in your journey, you will be able to get the most out of this. So you can just jump into the create stage if you're just beginning, or you can just jump into the sales and marketing stage if you're already a course creator and you want to enhance your marketing skills, or if you're looking to scale but you're stuck somewhere, you don't know where you're stuck, then maybe the scale phase is also great for you. You can either binge watch it out, or you can just jump in and take what you need. You'll also get a free playbook with the 10 most explosive strategies you can implement in 2021 for your online course business. It's a free playbook which comes with the minute you sign up and will be in your inbox. So that's it from me for today. I hope this was helpful. Give me hashtag live if you were live. Give me hashtag replay if you were watching the replay, and I'll come back here and check out the comments after. My name is Tina Dahmen. I'm an online course coach and a writer for entrepreneur.com, and the host, obviously, of this amazing summit, which is coming up, which I would love to see you there, ladies. And I hope this session was useful for you today, and I hope I could change your mindset a little bit around that. Sometimes it's just a matter of a perspective, how we look at things. When it comes to these things, right? It's easy, and I can see how that is. It's easy to think, oh, there's so much free stuff out there. Why should I create an online course about it? And now you know the 4 amazing reasons plus the 1 bonus reason as well. And I hope this helps, and I hope you can get started in your online course creation journey very soon, because that's the ticket. It's your ticket to become financially and location independent if you do the work. Alrighty, ladies, thank you so much for tuning in today. It was my pleasure to host you today. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you soon. If you want to learn more and if you want to connect, feel free to send me a friend request and we will chat more. Bye, ladies.